this afternoon, we will be learning about the definitions of this intermittent fasting. Why is it important? Is it important? Okay. And then my take on that, and I will tell you about it because most people are, concerned and asking me about intermittent fasting. So if you're interested to know intermittent fasting, here's my take. But before that, I will tell you that I think more than 10 years already, I practice 2 meals a day. Okay? So I just heard intermittent fasting just, I think, 2 years ago. Okay, I was interviewed in Dr. Bombo, a radio broadcasting here in Cagayan de Oro. I was asked about intermittent fasting. Okay, that's my first time to hear and listen that word intermittent. Okay, so that's why we need to define intermittent fasting, right? Then fasting. Okay, and is it healthy? Is it good? Does it help to your health? So here's my take about that. First, we can identify if it's good, okay, and if you can follow it. If you know the definitions of intermittent, okay, you can go to the dictionary. Intermittent defines as interval or occasional. So intervals. So it's important to know the interval of or in between meals. Like for example, your breakfast. Okay, how many hours is the interval? Okay, your second meal, because you're in and out. So that's intermittent, no? The interval. Then your fasting time, how many hours will it take? So now, since you know the definition of it, okay, I want to let you know that when you know the interval, let's follow, okay, the digestive ratio. Okay, digestive ratio for carbohydrates, for protein. It's carbohydrates 2 hours. Okay, according to Discovery Channel, I found out that carbohydrates is 2 hours. Protein or meat is 4 hours from the stomachs. So here you can know if the interval, okay, is healthy for you. If that is healthy for you, then go with it. But consider the digestive ratio, okay, so that you can make healthy and safe intervals or intermittent. So if you eat at 8 p.m. or 8 a.m., then 4 hours or 5 hours or 6 hours, as long as you can take it. Like for example, if you eat your first meal at 6 a.m., your first meal at 7 a.m. and 8 a.m., then count up to 4 hours. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12, 1. So if your second meal or end of your meal for the day is what? Is 3 p.m. or 5 p.m. It depends. As long as the interval, okay, is what? More than 4 hours. Second consideration is if, number one, is if you what? Have fiber in your meal. Because it doesn't mean that you already follow intermittent fasting, because intermittent what? Is just an interval or is just occasional. But most people today are already doing it for a longer period of time, or they already make it as a lifestyle. Okay, so just like mine, I already eat 2 meals a day for more than 10 years, and it's okay. But when I'm invited, okay, like birthday or celebration for ranking, when I'm invited, when they ask me to eat, I will eat also. But my home base, when I'm at home, okay, I only eat twice. But that's why we need to know, and I want to share to you my take on intermittent. So what's that? Number one is what? the digestive ratio. So consider digestive ratio if you follow intermittent fasting. That's my take. Second is if you eat or include fiber in your meal. Okay, because if you don't include fiber in your meal, like for example your first meal is all about carbohydrates, then end of the meal during the day is no fiber, then there's lacking in your food. There's lacking because the only cleanser in our stomach is fiber. Fiber acts for absorption, for absorbent, for cleaning and removing exists waste. Because after metabolism, there is metabolic waste. So you need a fiber to remove that and push that away and out, and then out to your anus, right? So fiber, include fiber. Second, include green leafy vegetables, because you need the chlorophyll in that green leafy vegetables. Okay, because chlorophyll is the balancer of every food, the balancer. That is why World Health Organization recommends green leafy vegetables as the primary a source of our nutrition. So include green leafy vegetables, right? Because of the fiber. Okay? Then third to consider is you need to consider your hormones. Okay? Because most people going into intermittent fasting, they don't know about these hormones. Okay, hormones, according to National Institute of Health, that hormones is is important in our metabolism, important in our growth, important in our healing, important in our beauty, important in our aging. So at the start of 20 years old, according to the study, the decline of the hormones is going on because of the imbalances of our lifestyle, imbalances of our nutrition. That is why you need to include consider also the hormones. Hormones activates mostly of our function in our brain, in our reproductive system, in our thyroid, in our liver, okay? And also our circulatory system. Can you imagine, even in the circulation, okay, you need hormones. Okay, that is why include that. Okay, thank you so much, Adeswa. Yeah, my friend. Yeah, thank you so much, Adeswa, Emika, Nuakas, the DCM in somewhere out in the Philippines. I think in Lagos, yeah. I use your name. Reason why Edmark is also important, that can support. Yes. Okay. Thank you so much for your time today. Now, and Melanie. Melania Moshaver. Yeah. Thank you so much. And mercy. So another important, if you follow intermittent fasting, okay, do not miss the vitamins and nutrients. You need to consider nutrients, like for example these vital nutrients like vitamin C. Okay, vitamin C is one of the utilizer. Okay, it can utilize all nutrients like amino acids, carbohydrates, B complex. Okay, B complex, the B1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 12. Okay, these vitamins, they are the coenzymes. If you are limited of fruits, these V vitamins can act as coenzyme, meaning it can help metabolize protein, carbohydrates, and fats. So without these V vitamins, your metabolism will be affected. Without hormones, your metabolism will be affected. Without fiber, your metabolism will be affected. Without chlorophyll, okay, the enzymes in the chlorophyll can also help digest our food. Because from the mouth to the stomach, to the intestine, to the colon, and to the cells, metabolism is part of it. Okay, that is why most believe that metabolism starts from your mouth. Okay, because the release of enzyme in your mouth. In the stomach, you know, the release of enzyme there is already starting. And in the intestine, the release of enzyme in the colon and in the what? In the cells. Metabolism from the start to the end, metabolism is important. That is why we need food and nutrients that do not hinder, do not stop, do not reduce your metabolism. Because food is be or can be useless without metabolism. And lastly, hydration, the water. Water is important because during the fasting, because this is during fasting in intermittent, you need to drink water, right? You need to drink water. Drink more water. Okay? You need to hydrate. But for me, you need to what? Also know your food intake. Because you drink more water, but your food intake is low, then you can easily be dehydrated. Because water, the action of water in our body is what? It is leaching. Okay, nutrients. That's why you can urinate more. If you drink more water and less in food, then you drink more or urinate more, meaning you remove, your kidney remove more nutrients. Okay, meaning I think the content of your urine is more on nutrients. That is why there was a study. I don't know if you're familiar with this. That 1 calorie is 1 ml of water. So that's why there are also nutritionists are following this study, okay, this theory. 1 calorie, 1 ml. Because in the standard, if you can see, if you can notice, okay, 2,000 calorie, right? We are only up to 2,000 calorie, or we are good at 2,000 calories. And the doctor will tell us that you need to drink 8 glasses of water, right? Or 2,000 ml a day, right? So that's why 2,000 calories and 2,000 ml, right? Okay? So that's 1:1. So that's why if you are eating only until 1,000 calories, right? Then you need to just drink 1 ml of water so that you can store and hold more nutrients. Because more water, sometimes it can also help you drain your nutrients. Okay? Because you can urinate it easily. Okay? So, like for example, to make it simple, okay, 1 cup of rice, 1 cup rice is equivalent to more than around 150 ml of water. So if you are eating 1 cup of rice, you need to drink 150 ml of water. Okay? So meaning 2 cups of rice, you need to drink 300 ml of water. That is why most dialytic or into dialysis, okay, limited, their water is limited, but sometimes their food is not limited. Okay, that is why hypertension is up, because the blood is sticky, and the content of your blood is sticky because of the less of water but more of the elements. Okay, so that's my take on intermittent fasting. So if you're following intermittent, and if it can also, what's the benefits if you follow? Okay, for me, my metabolism is low, so to control my metabolism also and to help my metabolism, I only need eat 2 hard meal, or 1 hard meal in the morning, or either, okay, or in the last meal. So I take snacks like fruits, okay, or coffee. It's good because each coffee has calorie. Okay, you need to check the calorie content. Okay, then for the time management, it can also help you because you're only eating twice. In Europe, my experience in Germany, their meal there is just 2, because morning and evening, but they drink more beer. In Munich, that's my experience. Drink more beer because it's where the beer came from, according to them, no? So Um, it can help you manage your time, manage your metabolism, and it can also help you stay and manage your weight. But do not forget to add more nutrients. The important nutrients like fiber, chlorophyll, water, vitamins, okay, minerals, that is important. Then increasing your your vegetable, the green leafy vegetables, for the reason of getting more chlorophyll. But sometimes each of us have favorites. Like we have favorite vegetables, favorite fruits, favorite meal. That's why we don't eat food that is high in nutritional value, because sometimes education influence us just to eat this kind of vegetables, or in our home, okay, and in our home we are used to eat this kind of food or certain kind of food. So but before, you need to allow, okay, your choices or your desire to overtake your choices in nutritional healing or nutritional food, you need to know the standard, okay, our nutrients. There are 6 nutrients, simple nutrients, the 6 nutrients, like protein, carbohydrates, that's 2, right? Fats, vitamins, minerals, water, that's 6 nutrients. Where is fiber in the 6 nutrients? Fiber is considered as what? Carbohydrates, complex carbohydrates. That's why it's okay for some people to just take fibrous food, and they're already okay, and it's very fine in your stomach, and it's okay, right? So if you have question, you can put comment in the comment section and let me know, and we'll discuss it. Because we talk about this intermittent because someone asked me about intermittent fasting. What's my take on intermittent? 10 years ago, I'm already practicing 2 meals, because my experience was I was operated in my lower quadrant, okay, colon, maybe it's in the connective or colon and intestine. There's a problem with that, and in that area, that's why I was operated, because I experienced this bloating, gas pain, and I cannot, when I stay in the not in the hotel, in the toilet, I will stay there for more than hours and 2 hours, and until I get numbness in my buttocks and thigh and feet, because for prolonged sitting, okay, in the toilet or bowel. So until I was operated, okay, I cannot stand. And I was first year during that time, first year in college. And that's why I'm so careful with my health as long as I can. And I think 19 years old, and until now I'm 46 years old. And Alhamdulillah for that. No, glory to the Almighty for giving me another more than years that I enjoy, and they are giving knowledge and information about health. And it's now your turn to tell other people the right information and the right knowledge, and also help them solve the problem with reliable products. For me, my take on intermittent fasting is what? Follow the number 1, digestive ratio, second, the nutrients, and the important antioxidants, okay, that so that it can be intermittent fasting therapy, right? If you are just fasting just to avoid weight gain, my take is what? You can do more intermittent fasting therapy by adding what? Your nutrients, antioxidants in your diet, right? Fiber, vitamins, and minerals, and consider the digestive ratio and water. I tell you, it will give you more than you are expecting for intermittent fasting. Okay, thank you so much for listening and watching, and I'm so thankful for you for watching. And if you feel that this is important, then let me tell you this, that I have this book, okay, Living a Healthy Lifestyle, and there is a pain framework where you can avoid pain, the chronic pain. Okay? Because for me, I believe that pain is just a creation. Okay? Pain is just a creation. Okay? You can avoid pain just like engineers. Safety first. Wear your hat. Okay? Wear your gear. And also, especially today in COVID-19, you need to wear your mask, hand washing, social distancing. Pain can also be avoided. You can avoid for 80 to 90% is already good. Why I learned from that, and because I experienced severe migraine that lasted for 7 days of pain. That is why most people who bought this book already experience already the prevention in pain. So grab a copy of this. This is so cheap, and you know what? We use special paper. Okay, this is not newsprint, so you can enjoy and you can keep this, and you can give this as a gift to your friend and loved ones. So thank you so much to El Faralad, okay, my wife, for assisting me in this FB Live, and to you all for watching tonight. Alhamdulillah, and glory to the Almighty Creator. Thank you so much for watching, and to my visitors here. This is Dr. Dorwin Lajot, your health contractor.